Hello everybody and welcome to another custom card design challenge video. On our Discord, we have a channel that's all about custom cards and Arkham design where a bunch of great designers, design cards. And I thought, hey, it'd be fun to do some custom card challenges, and we're here. We're going to talk about them, give our thoughts, and then we got some crowns to award, and it's going to be a good time. This one was a pretty simple one. We just have to design a dilemma that isn't from the Survivor class. If you don't know what a dilemma is, it's a card that when you draw it, it has a revelation effect that triggers, and it usually offers a dilemma.
That's good. I'm sick of seeing Survivor cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love for the dilemmas to all be perils, because I think that would be fun.
That would be sick. If there was a peril one here,
better,
it would get some bonus things.
You get to...
You have to make the choice on your own.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, let's dive in with our first one from Beard. This is the Eye of Providence. Max 2 dilemma per round. Revelation. Choose a location until the end of the round. That location gets -1 shroud value, and each enemy at the location gets -1 fight and -1 evade. But the first skull, cultist, tablet, or squid token, each test of this location gains reveal another token. So this one's a little bit different than what you see on like a lot of the Survivor ones where it's just a choice. It's a dilemma where, one location's going to get better, but also worse.
I think it's probably like choose a revealed location.
That's probably.
Probably the intention there, but that's kind of neat. I like that.
It's the dilemma that I'd actually want us, because I don't like dilemmas. They're very like opposite of my playstyle, so it makes sense.
Some of them are good,
but this is one that if I drew, I'd be like, yes, I would like this one, please, to just be a little bit easier.
you draw the skull every time.
Yeah, motherfucker. I mean, that would happen. That's
But your gym.
No, let's go.
Wow.
Just a 0. It's just making you burn more calories. Yeah, I think the card's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a nice level 0 card.
I don't like this art.
I do.
Why? It's because an eye looking at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if I told you?
I don't have to look at it in my hand for very long.
It's true. Yeah. Just every time you're just like, if you had could you imagine holding 2 of them and it's like, ooh, just looking back at you? That'd be great.
That'd be good. Yeah.
I think our next one's also an eye. Look at that.
Wow.
So this one's from Akanos. This is a 3 experience. Call of the Ancient Ones. Max 2 dilemma per round. Revelation. You must decide. Place 1 Doom on the current agenda, then add Call of the Ancient Ones to the victory display. Take 3 direct horror and remove 1 Doom from any card in play. Remove Call of the Ancient Ones from the game. And it has victory 1. Otherwise, why would I put it in the victory display? Just place a Doom to put it in the victory display.
Yeah, then you don't have to draw it again.
Yeah. You're just like, thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you need to pay 3 experience to put this into your deck, and then 3 direct horror is a lot.
Yep.
That's a tough one to justify including, just because of how often I think it's going to be not great for you.
I think...
Well, it's a dilemma, Travis.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be a dilemma whether I want to include it in my deck.
I think for me, this card would be fun at level 0 because you could just be like, I'm going to do Delve Too Deep where I actually have a little bit of risk involved,
I would hate this level 0.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just free.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also
It's just free experience for everybody.
It's true, but Delve Too Deep is also kind of just free experience for everybody.
It's like Delve Too Deep, but it's probably less impactful. There's less of a cost to be paid.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree. I think Delve Too Deep is actually easier than just Ancient Evilings. It doesn't actually Ancient Evil, but placing a Doom on the agenda. It's if you do this during upkeep, it's going to throw your whole game off potentially, right?
Maybe, I guess.
Right. And you play this, if someone brings this in frickin' Untamed Wilds, you're fucked. There's already, you're going to see 4 Ancient Evils on that one, get 1 more.
Yeah.
But...
That's okay, you didn't need those turns anyway.
You didn't need them.
No, not really.
No, just gets you into Doom of Etsley quicker, right?
That's more, I just don't like the extra experience cards. I don't think...
I agree. I agree, but if I'm talking about just in, the context of this card...
Yeah.
I think, because, I would not pay 3 experience for this, because... I need to resolve it 4 times before it gets, where I want it to, which is XP positive.
I mean, kind of. It's XP positive for you. If you're paying with 3 other people, then you only resolve
that
it
is
once.
true. That is true. And it does, it would scale up with the number of players because of that.
Yeah. In general, I just don't really like this card.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like three is a lot. If that's
It's a big ask.
yeah.
All right. Next one we got here is from Aug. This is controversial procedure. Three.
Nice. This one's got 2 at least.
No, this one's a magic card.
Oh, the artist? Nice.
Yeah, this is what's he called? He's like that 2-mana 1/1. You sacrifice him to draw a card. He's a wizard. He's blue 1.
This from an Innistrad set?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, no, I
Yeah.
think I know what you're talking about.
He's like apprentice alchemist or something like that.
Okay.
Look at him go. 3 experience. Dilemma Gambit Science.
It could.
Revelation, you must decide. Deal 2 damage to an investigator location. You may discover up to 2 clues at your location or connecting location. Deal 2 horror to an investigator location. You may play a card from your hand. That card gains fast and costs -2 resources.
That's canny, but that's really scary.
Killing your friends is fun.
Like, you're gonna, if you, I mean, you play this, there's like a real chance you're in a situation where you're just like, I have to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Well, you've never been in a position where you were just in a museum or whatever to murder a billionaire who you had been pretending was your friend for the weeks prior.
I see where this is going.
No,
I was
know
like putting this
actually.
together. I was like, what the fuck is Bryn talking about? Oh, of course, it's Kill Preston.
You know, it's also a science, so Kate can play it.
Yeah, no, I got
That's why
that
I-
part. Yeah,
yeah.
I understood, yeah.
I mean,
Sounds like pretty okay.
yeah, I like the design. I would only be playing this if I had a plan to do it. You know,
yeah, like I would be playing if I'm like, I'm gonna take damage
Yes,
from this
that's
every
me.
time I draw it.
yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine how good this would be in like an Ursula pile if you could play the Armor of Ardennes?
It'd be pretty
But you
solid.
fucking
Yeah,
can't.
you can't.
I think it'd also be pretty difficult to justify choosing the second option. But
No, you
also feels-
you just do 2 horror to Pete. You
Also-
do 2 horror to them, and they're like, "Here's a Pete for 1."
this feels really bad when you have to just like dome someone for nothing.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, yeah. I suppose you choose the second option when there's no clues on like that you can use it for, and you're just like, I guess I'll just play this.
Yeah, you're just look at your hand and you're like, there's like no clues in your location, and you're like, deal 2 horror, investigate your location card, hanging on magnifying glass. You're like,
Can you imagine? You're like, you have your clues, you do the controversial procedure, play a clue drop spell. You're like, sorry, I gotta do this.
that'd be kind of funny.
But I like it. I think that it could be really interesting. I'd love to play this. Can Vincent play this? Did he go 0-3? Did they go 0-3?
Yeah, 0-3.
I think it'd be fun in Vincent to do like the damage part of it. Just had to check before I said
Yeah,
that.
that's
So
fair.
you guys wouldn't laugh at me because you know
They're all gonna laugh.
they're all gonna laugh at me. Sweet. Next card we got from Dryad Min. This is Sealed Fates. Max 2 dilemma per round. Put Sealed Fates into play in your threat area and choose either Bless or Curse. Seal any number of chosen tokens on Sealed of the chosen tokens on Sealed of Fates. When you would spend a charge as a reaction, release a Bless token sealed on Sealed Fates instead. When you play a card, release a Curse token on sealed on Sealed Fates. Reduce the cost of that card by 1. Force when you end your turn, discard Sealed Fates.
That's kind of neat, but also a huge pain in the ass to play with.
Yeah, because just like
Like mechanically, yeah.
pulling the tokens. Yeah. I mean, I agree with that. Like, I think a lot of Curse and Bless stuff is kind of like
Clunky.
has that clunky part of it.
I
I
mean-
love the design on this card, though, personally. I think
really
it's really
good, yeah.
fun.
This one would be sick in a curse deck where you're just like, I put the curses in for things, and then I'm gonna put them all in here and never play a card. Like, we don't need them anymore. It's good.
Oh, yeah, but I guess when it gets discarded, are they returned
They're
to the
gone
cup?
forever. Like, you throw them on the floor.
Should see out.
Yeah, there should be something to put them back in the bag.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's just a free way to get rid of all your curse tokens and stuff. But especially since you can pick.
yeah.
No, this is a neat card. I like this. It could even probably be like whenever investigate your location would spend a charge, or whenever investigate your location would
Yeah.
play a card.
Yep.
It does have huge griefing potential. Somebody shows up to play a bless deck, and you're like, cool, all the bless tokens? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them out of here. I don't want that.
Really good again in Daisy. If you can somehow get a bunch of blessed tokens in the bag with like the Necronomicon or something.
Yep.
You can't do that, probably. I don't know.
But you can.
I-
Russell.
Thrust it down here.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's Julia.
it's just
Pattern
Julia.
Russell. I thought that was Russell's fast coming down the stairs.
I don't know. I like and there's like I think a use case for both of them: charging, just free charges or just free
Yeah.
resources.
No, this is a good one.
Yeah, and then you also can just like it fits with the paradox. I think it's just nice all around.
Yeah.
All right, next one we got here is from Tasty Toast. This is a 1 experience.
Great art choice.
Fair play. Max 2 dilemma per round. Revelation. Each investigator redistributes all their resources to each other so that all investigators have an equal amount. The investigator who lost the most resources puts this card into play. As a lightning bolt, spend X resources. If this skill test succeeds by at least X, gain twice that many resources. Discard this card at the end of the round.
This isn't a dilemma.
Correct.
I would agree with that, just on the flavor. It's
Well,
not really a dilemma.
No, you're not making a choice.
This is a cool card. I mean, like, I guess you could say there's a choice that, like, you would spend the resources, whether you want to, like, gamble them. But, like, this is not what dilemmas are, mostly.
What if it probably would change to like choose an investigator to put this card into play, right? Then you can like be like we're choosing, we have a choice to make.
I don't know.
But yeah,
well, the dilemmas are they're like you pick between two things usually, right?
Yeah, I
This
think,
doesn't really have two options. I mean, it does, but not really.
I think it's a cool card, but like it.
not a dilemma.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Resubmit this one for a different one, Tasty Toast.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah.
I honestly, even though like it would never fit, it would fucking make my day if this was on an actual card in the game.
It would be kind of
I would just be like, let's fucking go.
Dude, this is so good for like griefing the big money deck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd just straight up resign.
Big money Preston, you're like, here, pass a test.
I mean, I like the temporary Gregory Gry too. I think it's a cool card, but yeah. All right, next one we got here is from Okrai. This is Deal with the Devil. Hail Satan. We love Satan here.
Goats.
This is a 2 experience rogue mystic event. Exceptional. Revelation Sign in Blood. Take 1 direct damage. Add 2 curse tokens to the cast bag and then choose 1. Search your bonded cards for the Devil's Price Sacrifice and draw it. Search for the Devil's Price Offering and draw it. Then remove this card for the game. Offering. They're both bonded with Deal with the Devil. Offering and Sacrifice. Revelation, attach this card to an asset you control with Sanity or to your investigator. It's the same for both of them. Forced, during the upkeep phase, instead of gaining a resource, heal 1 horror from attached card. Action, break the deal, add 6 curse token to the chaos bag. For each one you cannot take 1 horror, then discard this card. And the other one is at the end of the upkeep phase, deal 1 direct horror. Deal 1 direct horror to attached card, then gain 1 resource. Break the deal, add 6 curse tokens to the bag. For each one you cannot take 1 horror, then discard this card.
It's a neat flavor, but it's...
Pete. Just ruining everything.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? Who, Agnes and Preston can't play it. It's illicit. I was going to say Preston, but no, he can't.
I mean, Preston would be great. You'd take 1 direct horror and then be like, yeah, there's 5 nothing.
Yeah.
Not 4.
Yeah, I mean,
the other side would be sweet.
It's like good flavor, but it's a
It's got cool
lot.
art too.
yeah. Do you know where this card would go fucking hard? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Flew the Outer Gods, baby.
Yeah, it's just 8 curse tokens.
It is. It's just 8 curse tokens and resources as
One
well.
action.
And you get there. You gotta... I like how you can also, like, break the deal by the thing just fucking dying. And Satan's like, let's go! You did it! I don't care about the deal anymore.
You put this on something you just sacrifice really and Satan's like...
Satan's like, I like your style.
Yeah. It would be fun if it was just actually on your investigator card. Just attach this card to your investigator.
And die.
Yeah.
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 Well, your ghastly revelation, like, suck it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, in the right deck, you just take the offering one, you just never die to horror, and then when you want your curse tokens, you just go. Is Julie vacuuming?
During the upkeep phase, instead of getting a resource, heal 1 horror from attention.
Like, you need to build around it, but it's just like never die to horror. You become Pete Sylvester. I do love it with Pete Sylvester, though, with Agnes. Just like, dude.
You play the... you can't do that. Never mind. It's against the rules.
Yeah, that's neat. It's a lot going on, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But it's neat.
It probably could just... I mean, this could just be a card where it's just like just the Devil's Price Offering, and that'd probably be a or just Devil's Price Sacrifice. And
Oh, like yeah, like have like Devil's Price, and then like the subtitle could be that.
yeah, like a
Like
a myriad card.
Yeah, or even like the stupid when the one with the wild tokens are flipped. The rogue seeker, precious memento. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
Just have
something
like
that.
Devil's Price, and then one to be
Yeah.
offering, one to be sacrificed. That could be cool. Sweet. All right, let's keep this going with Aurel Dulac's Last Minute Surgery. This is a 1 experience event. Max 2 dilemma per round. If there's no ally asset at your location, draw a card. Otherwise, you must decide. Choose one. Gain resources equal to the cost of an ally asset at your location, then this ally asset is defeated. Spend resources equal to half the cost of an ally asset at your location, then heal 3 damage and 3 horror from it.
I like that one. That's pretty good. Got backup in case there's no ally at your location, so it doesn't feel bad to draw. It's like a resource card, but you can like trade away a dude for it.
I would love the fuck out of this in like pretty much any Tommy Muldoon deck.
Yeah.
You know?
Time will do. You're like, you got your B cup over, and you're just like, last minute surgery.
Yeah.
Give me your money.
Yeah, because you don't get like it's not going to get shuffled into your deck, right? Because or maybe you do, but you just don't get any extra resources, right? Because if it's defeated, so it still goes back into your deck.
What? Yeah, you would get.
But you
both
don't
of them.
get Tommy, you're right here.
Tommy does both of them, man.
This is going to defeat a game
You
or
get
X is the
both of
amount. Oh, so
Yeah, you get.
you
Double,
get
double
paid.
dip.
And then you get paid for the amount of damage and horror on that asset
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, you get. Double
So if
dip.
they had damage on it, you would get some. If it had 0, you would get none, but you get the
Yeah.
extra if there's some on top. Yeah, give me that in all my Tommy decks. That'd be sick. And then like you get your fucking agency backup, and you just pay rounded up 4 resources to just like refresh them.
Yeah, no,
That
that's
seems
good,
kind
man.
of sick.
Yeah, even
It
like
does.
upgraded guard dog, paying 2 to get like the 1 and 3 back that you can.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like a good time.
Could be all right.
Yeah, this card's exciting. I think that's really cool. All right. Next one we got here is from Goku Killer 420. This is Choosing Violence with Mark Harrigan. 2 experience event. It's a dilemma and a tactic. As a revelation, choose one. Take up to player damage. Deal that amount of damage to an enemy or location, if possible. Attach Choosing Violence to the current act or agenda. Each enemy gains retaliating alert, so this is if it's on the act or agenda. As a reaction, when an enemy would take 1 or more damage, they take 1 additional damage. Group limit among player times per round.
That's like really good for burning down bosses. Like really good.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, the retaliating alert isn't too much of a downside, because,
Yeah,
like...
it's
not
not
anymore.
actually.
Yeah, not anymore, yeah.
And it just kind of hangs out potentially forever.
Oh, yeah! It doesn't, yeah, because it's attached to the actor agenda.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you're just fucking,
that's
like...
kind of fucked up.
It probably should last for the round, right?
Yeah.
It probably should last for
well,
the round.
until the end of the next round if you draw in case you draw dragon.
Oh, yeah, until the end.
But or end of the next investigator phase, whatever.
That'd be so funny. There's no enemies. I mean, this is the dilemma problem, right? There's no enemies. The act's about to advance, and you're just like, well, okay, I'll put
Do
this
nothing.
here. Yeah,
Instead of just like eating damage.
yeah. I suppose you could just take 0 damage and just be like,
Oh wait, it's up to.
yeah.
Nah, that shouldn't be up to. It should just be what it is.
Yeah, it
You
just
just have
hits
to
you.
take like 4
Ouchie! Yeah. I mean, I do like it. I think, though, yeah, it should go away at the end of the round or the end of the investigation phase. And...
It could probably be like 3 experience too. So it's like a fair amount of Tesla's damage.
Or
For the top part.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's only like 3.
That's a lot of Tesla's damage for no actions and no resources.
No, it isn't. You have to be at their location.
I can tell that it's a lot because Seeker has to pay 2 resources and discard 2 cards. Or 3 resources and 3 cards for that burn.
Seeker has to pay like what it should really cost. Yeah, that's fair.
if you wanted to keep it to that it just attaches to the actor agenda, you could take the group limit and just be like per game as opposed to per round. So it just like does the damage over time. Could be a way to make
The
that still
second
go.
one is terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I think it's
the spookiest printed.
yeah, a little bit spooky.
So spooky.
All right. Next one we got here is from OT. This is attention disorder. This is an event revelation.
This is also a
It is.
magic card art.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You must decide. Choose one. Place 2 of your clues on your location. Then choose or reveal a location that is up to 3 connections away from your location. Disengage from each enemy. Engage with you and move to that location. Or discover 2 clues of your location. You cannot move except by scenario card effects until the end of your next turn.
That's pretty okay, I think. Can maybe one experience. But the downsides are pretty hefty. Probably they might be acceptable for 0.
Yep. I suppose like this card is kind of it's raising like a little like warning bell in my head of just being like with Seeker's card selection, you just like
What do you mean you can just control when you draw it?
yeah, you just control when you draw it. You get to just discover 2 clues and then you're just like okay, I just won't move. I mean, I like that it's your next turn. So if you draw it like during, an investigation phase, you can't move until the end of your next turn. That is a nice way to balance that a little bit. But yeah, I think it's 0. It's probably just a bit too...
So good in Luke.
Yep.
So, if you draw it in Luke, you're not playing it, right? You don't get to choose a different location to
can.
be playing it at. Because you're not actually playing.
Why not?
Because
That's
it's a
actually-
revelation effect,
Maybe.
Maybe.
right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'd probably still do it.
Rules never stop.
You can't
us
gate
before.
box for a turn though, which is something if you choose the second one.
No, but what you just do... Yeah, and I guess also it could suck like if you discover the last 2 clues at your location, you're kind of just trapped there. So maybe my little like ringer is not as... not as necessary because like you discover the last 2 clues and you're like, Seeker, what are you doing? And you're like, nothing.
Yeah. You can investigate. Nope.
I'll gain 3 resources.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think the
probably-
design's really nice
It's
though.
probably okay at 0. I think it's definitely okay at 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think like of the bunch that we've seen so far, this one's probably the most nuts with Katya.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you just spend an action to elusive.
Okay, let's go back to that.
So what the first one is, it's elusive.
Yeah, you can just pay 2 money for that.
Yeah, you can't even do that anymore, Bryn.
Probably.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
So
it does.
Katya in that Tommy deck where it's the last minute surgery
Yeah.
and Katya's just like holding on to it and he's like, you're fucking next, lady. You're next. Get on the operating table. That'd be so funny. All right. Next one we got here is from Cameron D. This is the Power of Protection, a 2 experience mystic event. It's an insight as well as a dilemma. In Revelation, you must decide, choose one. Until the end of the investigation phase, each investigator gets +2 to each skill. They each draw an additional encounter card during the next Mythos phase. Or until the next investigation phase, each investigator gets -2 to each skill, and they each draw 1 fewer encounter card during the next Mythos phase.
Suck it, Amanda.
Or double your ability, Amanda. Let's go.
2 Amandas.
That's the only way to make her good.
I think this card is like pretty legit.
I think it's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I struggle to think of when I would end up playing, when I would want to play it though. No?
Like
When would I would choose to pay to experience put this in my deck?
yeah, I'd maybe run it.
Scenario 1. In the thick of it.
Yeah. I think it's fair for what it does, and it's a good effect. I just don't know when I want it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'd play this in probably just a support mystic, probably, right? Where you're just like, hey everyone, we're gonna suck a bit, but we're gonna. I mean, I guess I would love this card if I could play it when I want to,
Like
Yeah,
with
this-
Katya.
Yeah, with Katya. But outside of that, that would be the only time where you really could do that.
Yeah, it'd
right?
be sick if you guys intend to just move every turn and stuff like that. I mean, that's what makes it a good dilemma, right? Is 'cause
Yeah.
it's
This one is actually probably the most where you actually kind of want to think about it too,
Yeah.
depending on your board state, right?
yeah, but it's also for the amount of effort that goes into it, I'm not gonna pay to experience for it to choose to put it in my deck. I'm just gonna play something else.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, it's a well-designed card. It's just kind of when,
When I play it.
yeah.
Anytime. Whenever you draw it. That's how they work.
Thanks, Bryn. Thank you. That's how dilemmas work. I was just going through this entire thing pretending. I'm glad you finally illuminated that for me.
Oh yeah, you're just like, we all know how dilemmas works, and Travis is just like, we do, yeah, we all do.
Yeah, of course we do, but like, just as a refresher,
Like,
how do they do? You know, and make sure you know.
The game we were playing today, Travis didn't know how the rules work, and that's not normally how this goes.
That is true. Yeah, that is true.
It hadn't been
Like I'm
relevant
kind of
before.
just making sure.
It was never relevant.
I mean, like, if I was playing a Catcha deck, this would live for sure in it, because you just put it under her, and then on the last turn, you're like, okay, I'm going to draw this. We all get +2. We're going to nuke this motherfucker, you know? But outside of that, I do kind of just generally agree.
Yeah, I mean, so like if you're playing it in a Catcha deck, you can just like hold on to 2 of them for the end of the game, and then be like, all right, guys, even if you're Amanda, you don't suck now.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I definitely see what you're saying, though, Travis. But I think we agree the design's pretty sweet. All right, next one we got here is from Dozens of Donuts. This is a 1 experience event, max 2 dilemma per round. Search your bonded cards for status compromise and shelf into the deck of an investigator at your location. Gain 5 resources. Status compromised. Bonded to Tittle Tattle uses 2 time. If status compromise has no time, set it aside out of play and discard the attached asset. Revelation, attached to an item or ally you control. If you cannot, shuffle status compromise back into your deck. At the end of the round, remove 1 time from status compromise.
what is she telling this guy?
I don't fucking
She's
know.
cutting his
Like-
tie. It's a really expensive tie.
yeah.
Look at his
But,
eyes.
like,
Yeah, he's really
what
upset
is she
about
like?
the tie.
This tie is made out of your mom's skin or something like that, and he's like,
No, it's
"Oh my
actually, it's
God."
probably made out of his skin. And it's
Or
like,
yeah.
Maybe.
yeah,
maybe.
it's like tattooed to be green. Also, she appears to have extra hands. Maybe that has to do with it.
No, she's just like,
Or is that him?
yeah.
That is a little bit strange.
Because it looks like she got 2 right hands.
Yeah, and she's
No.
also holding the tie.
Someone is. That might not be her. That looks like a little different from the other ones.
Or maybe
but-
that's his arm coming up right here. He's like, tell me a secret. And she's like, I'm gonna cut your tie.
Yeah, but like so
You
he's
think
like
tying the
like,
tie?
but like you can't like his arm is really long
Yeah.
because it's down out of.
This is a
frame
weird
and-
way. Like, yeah.
Like also the hand up to his
Yeah.
ear is like her skin tone, not his.
yeah.
He's just like slightly darker. If anything, the hand at the bottom could be.
What
his
if
to
he's
hold the tie.
wrapping his hand around to cut his own tie while she's holding it?
So he's also like again really long.
Mr.
arms.
Fantastic,
Yeah.
you know, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
Well, you can see like her sleeve on the hand holding the tie or the
Yeah.
the
Okay. So
scissors.
his arm is like through her coat.
Yeah.
I don't think that's his arm, man.
I gotta see if there's a different version of this. If there's a bigger version. The artist
Anyway,
is there.
touch an item or ally
anyway,
you control.
yeah.
You can also touch status compromise. It's like kind of whatever. It's not too bad of a. I mean, like I probably wouldn't play this because you like randomly cripple your teammate possibly, unless again you have a plan to deal with it.
Yeah. This is also like, sort of not
Not quite a
a
dilemma.
dilemma really.
I mean, the status compromise.
Like you do have to make a choice that like is forced immediately, but it's not like, you know.
I mean, like, I think I would just like play Faustian if I wanted 5 resources.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
This is fast.
extremely controversial
Cost no.
take, Justin.
This costs nothing. In Dexter, this is probably crazy. You're just like, yeah, whatever, get on it. Anyway,
I mean, that
get
is-
get him out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
I think it's, yeah, instead of investigate location, it would be like just any investigator, right? Because
Yeah.
then there's like, you could actually choose to be like, here.
It should just be another investigator,
Yep, should be up.
and you're not allowed to play it in solo.
I think the flavor of it is really fun, though. I like the
Another
art.
investigator. If you can't, you discard it instead. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck
Take
solo
that, true
players.
solo players.
Yeah, you're not playing the game.
I mean, but if you're playing True Solar, just play Faustian Bargain. There you go.
Well, like I would just play Faustbar instead of paying experience for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you already have Faustian Bargain, and 10 money is not enough.
I would play Easy Mark instead. I get 3 of them for 1 experience. That's 6 money for 1 experience. Is only 5.
Do you know what you should do with this one? It could also be like just like
Fair
gain
cards.
5 resources and draw a card, so it also replaces itself.
No. Dilemmas don't do that.
They should.
No.
They should.
They could.
That's the point. That's kind of the point, is that they don't, though.
But the best ones do. The ones that people play.
Well, the ones that, like, can't... They draw a card when you can't fulfill their condition.
Well, no, there's also, like, the one that's just, like, lose an action, draw 3 cards.
Okay, well, that one's a little bit different. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the things... That
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should just generally replace themselves more, because I think the effects just, like, aren't worth the lack of control.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one's not good enough. It should be everybody loses 1 action and draws 3 cards.
Let's go.
Makes you feel better. They're a survivor mechanic, so we'll never ever see them again.
Thank God.
Because that is sort of like Survivor's headspace, eh? Like,
Yeah, it's just, the...
half-baked, needs another set, fuck it.
Yeah.
Never.
Looking
again.
at fucking Yodel, who's just been sitting here forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not entirely true. We got Exile, and I mean, we got more Exile cards like 4 years later.
Yeah. So that means Dilemma's coming up in...
2029? 2028? Yeah.
2028.
2027. Scarlet Keys came out 23.
Yeah, okay, 2027. The countdown is on.
Maybe that's what she told him. She's like, I'm not a normal human, and she's got like 3 hands or whatever.
Maybe.
And like 3 right hands.
Yeah. I found the full art, like the big version doesn't help.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Because like she's got 3 left hands, and what's she doing with them? We don't know. We can't see them. They're behind this guy.
No, one of the left hands is the one holding the tie.
No.
So the thumb's on this
Okay.
side.
Okay.
So she got like at least one more left hand, probably.
Yeah.
Unless one of them's like a
Probably.
chest hand.
She's throwing out the average number of arms for humans.
What if that middle one is like a chest arm?
Oh, like
That's-
Doom Guy.
Yeah. Like coming out like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
It doesn't actually have like a shoulder. It's just an elbow attached to his sternum.
I also would be interested in a version of this that was like more resources, but also just like nuke something when you draw the status compromised.
Yeah.
It's just like see you later.
Just get it out of here.
Yeah, the time thing is, I think the time thing can like make, you can make your status compromise worse to make your tittle tattle better, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Was that the last one? Nah.
Protect or attack.
Vitality. This is a 2 experience event, practice, and veteran. Revelation. If there are no enemies in play, draw a card. Otherwise, you must decide. Until the end of the next enemy phase, you may allocate damage instead of for another investigator to your ally assets, or discard ally assets from your hand and play until you've discarded 3 or can no longer discard more. Until the end of the investigation phase, gain +1 damage per ally discarded.
Justin, have we just discovered the templating that corrosion should have?
What
I
game
think so.
+1 damage?
Yeah. Yeah. No, until you can't
Discard
do it
anymore, yeah.
Yeah. The second ability is absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, it's very powerful.
You just like sit there and you throw away 3 allies, sandbag 3 allies or whatever, and then discard 3 of them, and then go basic punch shit for 4 damage and attack.
To put a brute force on top of that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would suck, like, because you can't actually do this, like, you can't do it if there are no enemies. So, like, if you're good at your job, you're, like, you're paying 2 experience to draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're Charlie Kane, you're also like, I'm hunting vampires.
That is true. This seems sick for Charlie. Yeah. Also, obviously, Tommy as well.
Like, really any of the Guardians, because, like, you play Tetsuo, you play Guard Dog, and, like, some other ally, and you're just good. Even if you just discard 1 ally, like, +1 damage per ally
that's
discarded.
3 vicious blows.
Yeah.
3 vicious blows.
And that's, like, the low
Assuming
end of
no
this.
extra, like, you're not, able to take additional actions.
Yep. Yep.
Because whatever reason.
There isn't actually a downside to this one either, because, like,
They've
there's no, like,
put into a
bad
bottle.
Yeah, there's
bad
the...
choice. I don't like how Protect has 1C and Attack has 2.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's the Travis I know and love.
Yeah,
Whenever I'm
that's-
designing anything, I always get Travis in near, like, the midpoint for him to be like, yo, why is this symbol green and this one blue?
Oh yeah, you would have been proud of me. The other day, I was putting away my copy of Dominion,
Yeah.
and somebody had shuffled some of the provinces into a wrong pile.
Absolutely awful.
And I took a look at it and was like, this stack has more than 12 cards in it.
Yeah.
And it just did.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for this one, if it was
Just know sometimes.
if it was just like, I think if the bottom one was a bit limited, or if it had like a more interesting choice for it, it'd be really nice. But just as it is, as Travis said, you kind of just sandbag allies and then like get a million vicious blows.
It also makes the game like very high variance.
Yep, definitely.
That's what we want.
Yeah, like
Sometimes.
if you draw this when you're fighting like Yeager or whatever, you just blow through them, and then otherwise you're sitting there sandbagging your allies like an idiot.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, it's really good for fighting Urmordath because all you're doing is sitting there waiting anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
You have to play Katya, though, so in case you draw it early, you can
Yeah.
hold on to it.
Yeah.
Is that it? All right. Let's go through and you guys can announce your crowns.
Tell them all I hate them.
Bryn likes both the eye ones.
Yeah,
Well,
Bryn
two eyes.
loves
It's
Bryn
less
loves the
uncomfortable.
eye ones.
I don't like that.
2 eyes, Bryn.
No,
That's
no,
normal.
No.
That guy's got 2 eyes.
I love the artwork on like this one and the one before.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah.
I think I like this surgery one.
That one is really
Yeah.
sweet.
I think that's my pick.
Nice. Bryn's crown, Aurel Delect. Back-to-back videos with crowns. You got one from Travis in the last one. That's great.
I'm gonna go with the Sealed Fates one.
Sealed
It's like
Fates.
a little fiddly, but like everything you do with the Curse and Bless stuff kind of is. And
that's also my crown.
wow, it was very close between that and the
Surgery?
surgery
Yeah,
one.
those are my top two as well. I think the designs of those were really cool. What got me with this one though was just like, I was immediately like, hey, I kind of like really want to do this with Bless and Curse tokens. But the last minute surgery also, just what we discovered, talked about with Tommy in the video, really cool cards.
I do really like for this one. I like it gives you a reason to play Paradox.
Yep.
That isn't just the
Covenant, yeah. And then it also it's just like it can reward you for either way depending on what you need in the moment. It's a nice. It's like it doesn't have the downside of a dilemma, but I think it has like the choice of a dilemma, which makes it fun.
Yep.
No. Sweet.
Some don't always have to have downsides.
It's true. It's true. Thank you everyone for all of your designs. That's always really fun to look at them and chat with Travis and Bryn and try to comprehend that weird art. I'm gonna see that in my dreams tonight. Yeah. She's gonna be like, I got a secret for you, and I'm like, really, what is it? And she's like, I'm gonna cut your tie. And I'm like, but you already got 2 arms over here. And then I'm gonna be like, my eyes are gonna go back. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to take part in the next one of these, it's currently going live on our. I actually don't know. YouTube time is a little bit screwy, but you can join our Discord to take part in current or future ones in the custom Arkham channel.
One of them.
In the meantime, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and as always, GG's.